Hi everybody, this is the third video in a series of 4, and this is going to be a lot of lower body, but we're going to really work most every body part by the end. And so with this one, if you want to take the first 5 exercises that are specifically lower body and change it up a little bit and maybe do 3 reps of each set, like do 15 of each or 10 of each, and then go back and do that 3 times. That would be a good workout in and of itself, and then you could do the more upper body part separately. So that's just an option for you, but no matter what, it's really important to warm up a little bit before you start, so that's what we're gonna do now. And just stand with your feet about shoulder width apart, and I just like to swing from side to side, and this just starts to get the blood flowing, warms you up, just a little movement. So do this 5 more times, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then just raise your arms up over your head and just stretch straight ahead. Keep your eyes, your gaze forward is what I'm trying to say here. And then grab your right elbow with your left hand and just stretch that arm up, and then take it straight over to the side. So you want to be able to look up underneath your arm. And so instead of this, you really want this, not this. You just want to lean straight over and just pull that arm and hold it. You can feel that all through your right side. It feels so good. And then stretch back up. Grab your left wrist with your right hand. And again, you're gonna have one side that probably feels tighter. My side is definitely my left side. And just stretching that out. Try to just push that shoulder back. And stretch it back up again. And then just take it down, let your arms hang, and stretch it back up again, and do that one more time. And maybe just go from side to side. And then slowly roll up, and then roll your shoulders back, and we're ready to get started. So the first exercise we're gonna do is kind of a jumping squat. So start with your feet more than shoulder width apart, and then squat down. It's really important that you keep your chest up, and you want your gaze again to be forward. And you can put your hands on your thighs if you like, and squat down and in. And your feet are gonna come, I'm gonna say I've got 6 inches between my feet. You just don't wanna put them close together. And so out and in, keep your chest up. And you want to stick your butt back as if you were sitting on a chair. I'm so bad at counting. And if this is too much, you can modify and do it like this, and you just want to keep that squat. So let's do 5 more. And that's the first exercise. You really feel this in your glutes. So this next exercise is a forward lunge, and I really want you to be careful with your form here so you don't hurt your knee, but this again is for your glutes. It's a great exercise, but it's really important that you do it correctly. So chest up, your gaze is forward, you can put your hands on your hips for balance, and with everything you want to make sure that your core is engaged. That helps you to stay balanced. So you're just going to lunge forward, place your foot, and then come down. So you want to make sure that your thigh is parallel with the floor, and you don't want to come all the way to the ground. And then back up, and we can alternate sides. And just take this as slowly as you need to. There's no rush. Make sure you're pushing off with your foot. And that's when you really are going to feel it in your glutes. So we're gonna do 15 of these, and this was 3. Keep your core engaged. Your chest up. And this is 5. And 6. This is just a good toning exercise really for your whole leg. You're gonna feel it in your quads as well. I think that's 7. And 8. And 9. Chest up, stomach tight. 10. 11. 12. Almost through. 13. 14. And 15. Just kind of shake your legs out. Let that one all go and move on. Okay, so this next exercise is just a standing squat, no jumping, but I want you to really, again, engage your core, and I'm gonna just demonstrate. So you want your feet, I'm gonna say a little more than shoulder distance apart, and you want to put your butt back. I don't know a better way to say it, as if you were sitting in a chair. And so you can bring your arms out, and then when you squeeze, you don't wanna come up exaggerated like this, but you wanna come up and just really squeeze. So you're coming all the way up, you can feel all of your muscles engaged, and then down. And take this slow, and then fast up and slow down. Quickly come up, and this is when you really feel it. Keep that chest up. And 6, 7, don't forget you're sitting in a chair. 8, 9, 10, 5 more. Keep your stomach muscles tight. And 4, and 3, 2, and 1. So this next exercise is a rear lunge, and we're gonna use weights. If you don't feel comfortable using weights, just don't worry about that, it's fine. And we're gonna just step back, the weights are hanging, your arms are straight, and then bring them up like this and back down as you step back. So it looks like this. Chest up, core engaged. Again, take your time. And this is how you want to look, the same kind of position with your thigh perpendicular to the floor. Your knee doesn't come all the way down. Got a little messed up there, trying to explain. I think that's 5. Stomach tight, chest up. 15 of these, that's 8. I feel this all around the top of my inner thigh, my quad, my glute. 11, 12. Don't let those shoulders droop. 14, 1 more, and 15. So this next exercise is a standing exercise, and you're gonna take your right leg out, your left arm up. Again, you want your chest lifted, and really exaggerate this so you can feel it in your obliques. And I'm gonna demonstrate. So you just wanna bring your knee up and your elbow. And as you get going, you just will keep your balance. So exaggerate that turn and really push your leg out there and bring your arm up instead of, this. Just really get into it so you feel it. Okay, now that I've demonstrated it, I'm tired, let's begin. So we're gonna do 15 on each side. Core engaged as always, really exaggerate. 4, 5, 6, you can feel it in your obliques. 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, and 15. And shake that out and let go of that side, and then we'll do the next side. All right, now we're gonna do the other side. So the left leg goes out, the right arm goes up. We're gonna twist and bring it up. And remember to exaggerate, keep your chest up, your core engaged. 6, I think. 8, 10, 11, 13, and 15. So for this next exercise, come to the mat and then get on your hands and knees. And as always, you want your chest up, you want your gaze to be forward, and don't put your hands way out here. You want them right under your shoulders, and then straighten that right leg and lift it up so it's just even with your hips. And then we're gonna take it and drop it over to the left, and then bring it up and take it to the other corner of the mat. And we're gonna do this 15 times. So this is 3. Keep that chest out, head up. As always, core engaged. And 6, really lift that foot up. 7, exaggerate the movement. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, almost done. 13, 14, and 15. And now place that knee back down. We're gonna do the other side. So stretch out the left leg, and then you're gonna take it to the right corner of the mat, and then lift for 15. 3, 4, 5, stretch that leg out long. 7, keep your chest up, your core engaged. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. And we're gonna go straight from this into a plank. We always have to fit in at least a 30-second plank. So you wanna push your heels back. Your butt is slightly raised. You don't wanna be down here. Push your heels back, raise your butt. Your chest is lifted, your gaze is out, and we're gonna hold this for 30-ish seconds. I'm just counting, so you're gonna have to trust me. You can always take your knees down if it's too much. This works your whole body. It's so good. So for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And just bring your knees wide And stretch out into child's pose, keeping your elbows lifted. And we'll move on to the next exercise. All right, the next exercise we're gonna do in a side plank position. So I want you to place your elbow on the mat with your hand on the mat as well, and just keep your arm parallel with this top part of the mat. And then your feet come together and you wanna raise your hips. You can certainly put your hand on the mat to stabilize yourself. It's really important for this one that you have your core engaged, and you don't want to put your head down like this. And so you're gonna lower and lift. Don't use your hand, just lower and lift. And you can really feel this all down your left side. So that's 5, 6, keep your core engaged, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, ouch, 14, and 15. Whew. Need to be doing that one more often. Okay. Now let's do the other side. And so again, just place your palm down, your elbow on the mat, feet together, and raise your hips. You want your body to be in a straight side plank position. So lower your hips and raise, really exaggerate. Your core is engaged. Hold that stomach in. And 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, so this is the last one on the mat, and we're gonna lie on our backs, and we're gonna do a bridge pose with a glute lift. So lying on your back, you want your heels close into your butt. You don't want to way down here. So pull them in, hands on the mat or palms on the mat. You want your chin up like this. Just keep your head straight, so your gaze is straight up. And then lifting your hips and squeezing. And you don't want to do this quickly. You want to really make sure that you're engaging those muscles and that you're squeezing. And 15 of these. So this is 5. And 7. Keep your stomach muscles engaged. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, really exaggerate this, 13, 14, and 15. So we're going to end with 2 standing exercises, and these are really for your back, your shoulders, and just to kind of loosen everything up. I think it's a good way to end. And so again, you want your feet a little more than shoulder width apart, and you can bend your knees slightly, but chest raised, your gaze is forward, and then take that right arm up to the left side. You want to really feel the stretch down your right body and just pull as if you're pulling a rope. If you want to use weights for this, you can. I would use a really light rope, but you're going to feel this one. I have no idea how many we've done, so we'll say 5, 6, 7, pull, 8, 9, core engaged, 10, 11, exaggerate the movement, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. And I feel that all down both sides of my body. So this last exercise is really a good one to get all your aggression out if you're having a bad day. And we're just gonna punch, but as you punch, you're gonna twist and really exaggerate that punch, and you're gonna feel it all through your side body, you're gonna feel it in your back. So this is a good upper body exercise that serves two purposes. So your feet are a little more than shoulder width apart, your knees are slightly bent, your shoulders are back, your chest is up, and your gaze is forward. And so just punch, really exaggerate, keep your stomach muscles tight. And 4, 5, really twist. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18, 19, and 20. Oh, and so now that you've gotten all your aggression out, you've worked your whole body, take a deep breath in and come all the way down. Let your head hang, let your body dangle from side to side. Really feel that stretch in the back of your legs. You can bend your knees if you want to. Just hang there for a minute. And coming back up. Stretch it tall. And blow it all out. So that is a great total body workout. You can do 3 sets if you like. You can work up to 3 sets, but it's just a great workout for your whole body.